Hello, hello. How are we doing? I hope we're doing well. I'm expecting Logan to keep barking because he was just in a barking fit, I guess. Anyway, how are we doing? How's everyone? It's been a couple of days. This is the new schedule now that we're working with. Which is still new. This is like the first actual full week of it, so that's gonna be interesting. Um, yeah, I hope everyone's doing good. I hope everyone had a good weekend, had a good rest of their week from last week. I've been away all weekend basically. I am quite frankly I'm still recovering. I'm still like coming back around from it, in like the best way possible. But I thought, right, we could play some Minecraft. Right, let me full screen this. Shit. Right, so I've played a little bit. This is not the same world. I want to make that clear. This is not the same world that we were playing last time. This is a different world I started playing last night just because I haven't played a game off stream in so long, just like for my own entertainment. What is that? Is that just a piece of sand that's just weirdly placed? It is. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Okay, I don't know why stream can't handle this. Hold on, I fucking hate everything. I don't know why my camera breaks. I don't understand why I have to have everything like really shit with Minecraft on stream. I don't know why that is. I think it's probably my CPU. Because I think Minecraft mainly runs on CPU. That's something. Anyway, I need to sleep. Hold on, let me get my bed out. Wait, let me just sleep. This is new. This is I'm playing the latest snapshot. Can you see the sun? God, the sun is big, isn't it? Is the sun big? It looks awfully big, doesn't it? Can I sleep now? Okay, cool. Anyway, so so this is just like something I was playing last night. Not for too long, I'll be honest. And isn't this fucking crazy? I love this. This is amazing. Look, red shrubs, which is just incredible. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I want to go over everything. Let me make sure I'm safe. Okay. So, explaining my inventory, it's a mess. Basically, I have a trident. I have 2 hearts of the sea. I have 21 iron, 17 emeralds, 28 gold, 2 diamonds, and stone tools. Because I have not gone underground. I have not gone underground once. Not too far from spawn, which I think is that way. I think, where are we? We positive both ways. Okay, that way is where spawn is. There was like shipwreck, treasure, and then those like water ruin things. And yeah, I got killed by a guy on a trident. I got killed by a guy on a nautilus with a trident, and then I eventually killed him after dying like 2 or 3 times. So I have a trident. And then yeah, I got diamonds and stuff from the shipwreck. Oops. And then I wanted to see this because this is the new biome that they're coming out with. And look, there's mushrooms on trees, and they boing like. Okay, I gotta turn off the music. I gotta turn the music off. Can we? I don't know why it's so quiet. Like, I've got... Like, there's no way that they put it under, like, jukebox, right? No, it's just so quiet. Like... What is this? Music frequency changes how frequency music plays whilst in a game world. Okay. Okay. It's like, this is even quiet for me. Hold on, let me... Okay, I have leaves. Look at the leaves. And like, they're texturing. Vanilla Minecraft is texturing. Like, look, they put coarse... I keep trying to zoom in, but I don't have Optifine. They put coarse dirt in to add, like, depth and difference. And these are poplar trees that have different colored leaves. And, like, the dirt, or the grass is, like, this orangey, like, burnt umber kind of color, and I love it. The animals are all warm biome, I think. Because they're Highland Coos over here. Where are they? I saw them when I came over this way. Where are they? Where'd they go? Where'd they go? I haven't killed them. I would never. Okay, there's sheep. No one cares. Where are the moo-moos? Oh yeah, there's foxes too. There's foxes. Yep. Where did the cows go? There they are. Look. Highland Coo. Beautiful. Love you. Mwah. There's a bunch of horses over here. This is such a small little biome too, which makes me upset. Because if it were bigger, 100... Oh yeah, I chopped down a bit of a tree, and I wanted to look at the wood type, because it's quite... It's white, but it's got like a blue undertone to it. Which I kinda like. I kinda like that. I don't know what anything else from it looks like, but I think it's cool. I really want to like live in this kind of biome, but this one is so small. I also do love how they bring in some spruce, because spruce is like the #1 wood type now in the game that everyone loves and builds out of. It's just OP. There's a cave there. Maybe we go down there. But yeah, these mushrooms, they bounce. You bounce on them, and they're shelf mushrooms, which is kind of makes me think of Peak. And they're so cool. And again, the red shrubs are kind of huge. And look at this, the gradient of it going out of the biome is crazy. What is that? I can't zoom. I don't have a spyglass. I can't tell if that's sugarcane or not. It's sugarcane. Okay. Cool. I need to make sure that my camera doesn't freeze up again. Right. Awfully quiet, isn't it? This is my problem, is that I don't like in-game music a lot of the time. But I have, here's a little peek behind the curtain for you. I have my music and my game audio on the same audio track. Look at how big this mushroom is. He's fucking big. And you get 2 from it. So they like grow. And you can farm them. Look at the leaves. Do it again. Look at the leaves. Ah. I'm a very simple creature. Let's be so real. Like, we could build in here, but like you don't get the whole scenery of the... For fuck's sake. You don't get the whole look. Okay, we don't need to hear the rain that much. I thought weather was separate. Okay, it's not a thunderstorm, so I guess we're just fucking stuck in the rain with stone tools, because, again, I haven't been underground yet. This is all just stuff that I've gotten from chests, and that's it. Where was that cave? I think it was over here. Because I think we should make up a little spawn, and then go into the cave. Yeah, it's here. Right there. I used to have torches, and I don't anymore. Let's light up the area a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, these pigs kind of freak me out. I like the OG pigs. I think they're adorable. And I always feel really bad if I kill them, so I never kill them intentionally. Set our spawn. We have 4 chests, because I stole them every time I found them. Okay, we don't need half of this on us. Okay, I have smithing templates, which I've never used or cared for. And we have a mending fishing rod, which I also got from a chest. The spear as well. I made this shovel so it was easier for me to, get treasure. That's what I was trying to get to. I'm not gonna lie, I'm also feeling a bit of a headache. I've been having a couple of headaches lately. You know, so that's been super. Ka-chow. Oops. Bam. That pig spooked me. I don't like the pale pigs. They freak me out. Okay. We might want to bring more wood with us. Maybe. I don't want to cut down a tree. I don't want to cause deforestation. Why would anyone want to do that? Side eye. Bombastics. You know what I should have made with iron? A shield? I didn't even think about that. Oh, there's a piece of gravel there. That wants to fall on me. That's not very fun. Alright. There's some coal there, which is always needed. Ooh. Big fall. Something's gonna fall on my head. It's fine. I'm fine. It's a little bit dramatic. Just a little bit. Okay. I thought I heard footsteps that weren't my own. Wow. Anybody there? Cha-cha. There's some coal here. I'm gonna use the stone one because I have it, and I'd rather ensure that I have something that I can make a pickaxe with. Yeah. Guess I get stuck and stranded in the mines, which sucks. Trying to like slowly break your way out. I like to think I'm smarter than that, but well, I'm glad I wasn't stood there. Was quite close, to be honest. Didn't love that. Wasn't paying attention. Alright. Yikes. Okay. Do. Pop, 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 pop. So. How. Bow wow. I don't know what's happening. Again, still recovering. Still incredibly out of it. I basically barely slept all weekend. True story. Maybe we should grab a bit of copper to make a spyglass if we find a geode. Cause that would be good. Okay. Pitch me. Hell. I forgot that I would take damage from that that height. Sorry, I was listening to I was listening to music at the beginning of the stream, and now it's stuck in my head as it typically does. Ka-chow. Okay. Hup. So, context. I went on a plane for the first time in probably 12, 14 years, something like that. First time on a plane in a very, very long time. I see a creeper. Oh, lovely. Creepy music. and I was nowhere near you, but that's perfectly fine. Hi Em, how you doing? Welcome in. How's it going? I don't want copper. Sorry. Sometimes you gotta fight them with their own... Oops. Their own stuff, you know? You gotta spook them. Super tired, how are you? I can relate to that. I was just saying... Okay, now that's quite loud. I was just saying that I, was quite sleep deprived this weekend. So, yeah. Not too bad. Why is the music so loud? Am I crazy? Did I just turn my headphones up too much? Okay. Where am I going? Am I gonna do... No, I won't get copyright strike, right? I mean, you never fucking know what... You never know with YouTube. Why did it sound like there was a child with you? Oh, great. Yeah, come here. I want to hit you. Where are you going? I don't understand. I can't reach him. Yeah, I fucked up my sleep schedule when I went to be at 2 a.m. Oh, went to bed at 2 a.m. on Saturday because the spider phobia kept me awake. I feel that. I feel that to my core. Alright, we're just gonna deal with him, I guess, loudly behind us. The music's loud, right? The music feels loud. He also feels a bit loud. Alright, well. Cha-cha-cha. He's just gonna follow us like a lost puppy. And I'm relatively okay with that. Not as much as I would be if it were an actual puppy, but, you know. You take what you can get. Anywho. So, went on a plane. I also somehow hurt my back again. Don't ask how, because I don't know. I feel that. I've been recovering from my weekend of traveling, standing, walking a lot. So basically I got super scared just then. I am never gonna be able to say a story properly. I'm never. Oops. Especially when I'm hitting buttons like that. So I went on a plane for the first time in about 14 years, I think. I can't remember. And to be quite honest, I can't remember where I put my passport. It's significantly old and expired, so it's whatever. And it was a domestic flight I went on. So I went on a plane for the first time since I was a child. And it was so good to know that I still enjoy flying, but I now get motion sick from it, which sucks. I get severely motion sick so easily now, and I genuinely don't understand it. You enjoy flying? I love flying. I love traveling. I love it. But ever since I started getting motion sick when I was maybe around 8, maybe a little older is when it like really started kicking in and was kind of more consistent. I hate flying, but I love the airport. That's weird because a lot of people hate the airport, and I don't hate the airport, but I don't know if I would say I love it, to be honest. Personally, I think I would say that I hate it because of the amount of times I had to fucking buy and then throw out a drink. That was quite annoying. I don't enjoy that. So, ooh. Thought I saw something over here. Hello. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. to just clear this area. Watch out. Alright, clear. Yeah, I know, it just gives me a sense of comfort. That's fair. That's fair. I love... crazy and autistic loves planes. So I love planes. So that's probably also a big factor as to why I love flying. Alright. But I had an early flight, and because I haven't flown in so long, and this was my first time flying alone. First time ever I flew. I flew alone. I flew. It's the new Apple virus. I flew. I'll go to prison now. Anyway, so it was my first time flying alone. My first time really traveling alone, realistically, that was like far. My first time I ever booked a plane ticket as well, which was really confusing, honestly, and really annoying, because it was like, hey, you want this, you gotta pay for it. You want that, you gotta pay for it. It's like, goddamn, alright, I guess I'm not fucking doing that neither. So, oops, I accidentally hit Q. My flight was, I think it was supposed to start boarding at 6:40 in the morning, right? My time zone. This is necessary information. So I woke up at 5 in the morning. And was it supposed to start boarding at 6:40? I think so. I'm gonna be so honest, hard to remember. There's been a lot between then and now. This was Saturday morning was my flight. So I woke up Saturday morning at 5 a.m. and I had gone to bed. I couldn't sleep. I just wasn't tired. So I went to bed and I slept for maybe 2 hours. Before I was up and was getting ready to go to the airport. Right. So get to the airport, you know, and oh Christ, it's dark. I was expecting something to drop on me and kill me. Give me 1 second. So, ads are gonna start in a minute. Ow. I should also make a bucket. How much? I actually almost have a stack of iron, which is kind of crazy. I got to the airport, and I got checked in. I just had like not even a carry-on. I just had like an on-person thing. I specifically bought a bag for this trip, so that I wouldn't have to pay for anything, and because I was going to a concert, it had to, you know, not be too big for the venue. Hello. Whoa, I did not like that. That was scarier than the Conjuring twins. Conjuring? Shining. Meant The Shining. There you go. Steal first. Go on. So I got checked in. Went through security. No problem. Which I was honestly kind of surprised by, because I was taking my meds with me. Because I was going to be gone for about 24 hours. And never got stopped. Nothing special. Right? Just moved right along. There's creepers below me. Ah! I can't hit them. If I had fallen, I would have been fucked. F-U-Q-E-D. Fucked. Alright. Went through security, no problem. It was lovely. I am so glad that it went quickly and smoothly. It actually it did go very, very quick, which I was surprised by. I thought that security was going to take ages. The fuck was that? I didn't like that sound. Ooh, darkness. Okay. Boop. I'm back at the surface. I don't want to be here. I want to be underground like a gremlin. Got to my gate, which was right next to security, which was awesome. I was very happy about that. And then just sat there for a while because I was there very early. And I just kind of chilled. People watched, you know. I watched all of the workers out on the tarmac and stuff, which, you know, I love. I also sat and watched planes relatively take off. I couldn't really see them that much from my gate. I don't like you. No, sorry, I do not. Where'd your friend go? Hup. I see one of you, and I can't find the other one. Up. Oh, I'm fine. Oh, we're in the ad break. I'll wait till we're back. I'm gonna drop down here. I almost missed the water. That would have been absolutely embarrassing. Woof. Woof. Are you even a streamer if you don't bark on stream? Yeah. So, and other things you say. If. Okay. I almost just fell back down. So then, got on the plane. Right. Quite easy. I'll be honest, I had a bit of a laugh because there was apparently apparently the flight was fully booked, right? And so they were like, "Hey, if you're in this group of passengers, you're not allowed to have a carry-on now because we don't have the space." And so I saw a bunch of people kind of panicking about it, trying to figure out, well, what the fuck am I gonna do now with my my luggage? Because I'm being told that I can't take it on my flight. I'm gonna get killed by a fucking creeper. I'm fine. Luckily I was fine because my bag could have stayed on me the entire time. So I was quite lucky about that. Torches. Okay. Where the hell was the surface bit? I'm surprised I made it around that. Where the hell am I? I'm lost. Doop. Nope. Okay. Right. I know where I am. Definitely. I might just go this way. This is definitely the way I came from, so. I don't know why I'm freaking out. Okay. I don't know why I'm struggling so much to get out of this fucking cave. Anyway, so I was laughing about that because once we were on the plane, I saw like 2 completely empty overhead bins that had nothing in them. It was like, ah, yes, I'm so glad that you caused people emotional distress about not being able to bring their baggage when there was so much room still available. Oops, I didn't mean to put that there. That's fine. So I was a bit upset by that on other people's behalf, to be honest. Leaves. Shall we look at the sunset? Shall we stand over here and look at the sun? Where's the sun? Never mind, it's not sunset. Never mind. I know how to tell time. Ow. Just hit my knee into my desk. So, the flight took off. It was great. Didn't have any complications or anything like that. Started getting a little bit sick. I paid extra to pick my seat because I have anxiety and I refuse to fly without being in the window seat. So every time I've flown in my entire life, I've always had the window seat because your boy likes a view. I don't know what to tell you. Your boy like a view. So I got a little sick. So luckily, like right after we had taken off and we were at altitude and we were good to take off our seatbelts, crew came around, gave us our drinks and our snacks. Mind you, I hadn't eaten. I think I had one tortilla, like just a tortilla, nothing else, before I left the house, and that was all I had to eat. So that was all I had. So I got some water, took one of the grab balls that I took with me because I was smart enough to do that, thankfully. And there was a bloke next to me who kind of seemed like he wasn't doing great. He seemed like he might be a bit motion sick or that he's like afraid of heights, you know. So I checked in on him. I was like, "Hey man, you good? You okay?" He was like, "Yeah, I'm cool." And I was like, "Okay, just checking, because you know you don't seem too great." I also did like say to him, because he was in the middle seat and he had gotten on the plane before I had, and he, you know, obviously had to get up to let me into my seat. God, I hate how fucking big the shield is. Ugh. And this dude was tall, right? I'm a short individual, right? I don't like it, but I'm not afraid to admit the facts that I am short. And he was a tall motherfucker. So I saw that as soon as he stood up, because he had to do this whole thing to like get out from underneath the bin, and I looked at him and I was like, "Oh, this is hell for you. Like, you're fucked." And like, I haven't been on a plane so long. I swear they have put the seats closer together, and it's insane. So I get in, I sit down, and do you mind? I'm yapping here. So, that's the first time I've killed a pig in Minecraft in years. So, we get back into our seats, and I look at him, and his knees are like an inch away from the seat in front of him, and I'm like, "Oh, dude. Oh, bro, this is gonna suck for you." And he's like, "Why?" And I'm like, "Cause like, dude, you're tall as fuck and you're in this narrow space." And he was like, "Oh, yeah, it's not that long of a flight though, so I think I'll be okay." And I was like, "All right, well, good luck to you, bud, cause damn." I was worried about my knees because my knees kind of lock up if I can't like extend them for a prolonged period of time. And it was a fairly short flight. It was like a little under 2 hours. And bro, I felt so bad for him. I did. We did end up chatting throughout the flight, because we were obviously going to the same place, and it turns out for the same reason. And I was like, "So why didn't you get like like the exit row seat, right?" And he said that like he didn't book the flight and it was kind of a last minute booking, and I was like, "Oh, right, gotcha, right." That sucks though. And I did offer him my leg room if he needed it to like stretch out a little bit, because I was was sitting pretty. I was chilling. I was having a good time. I was looking out the window, looking at the view, just like amazing, looking at the clouds because I haven't been flying in so long, you know. So I was living life. I was feeling great. I was quite literally high, you know. Like elevation high. I don't do drugs. I don't do that. Could you imagine me high? God, it would be a disaster. Let's be real. So, yeah, he was cool. He was flying with his girlfriend, who was sat behind him, and we were kind of all chatting. And we had some laughs. Got landed. Figured out my way out of the airport because I haven't done that since I was a child, and I had adults that I was just being pulled by, you know. So it was I'm really proud of myself for doing it, and I'll be so real. I loved it. I loved it. I have some regrets, but not like any major ones, to be completely honest. Um, and yeah, I love flying. I really, really, really want to figure out if I can like get rid of my motion sickness somehow. Like, you know how people can microdose with allergies to and even with poison to no longer be affected by it. I need to figure out if I can do that with my motion sickness somehow, because I am getting a bit worried that my motion like sickness meds are gonna stop working because of how much I rely on them. I'm a bit worried about that, to be honest. Because I think it kind of happened this weekend, because I got to a point where it was so bad that I think it was a mixture of things. I think, to be honest, I think it was motion sickness, dehydration. Um, I don't know what the correct term would be. I don't want to say like malnutrition, but like I hadn't eaten in hours. I had like barely eaten the entire weekend, to be completely honest. So I was motion sick. I was sunburnt. I was chilled. Like I was freezing for most of the day. Um, it was a lot. It was a lot, right? Um, so it was, and that's that. It was. Um, I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing here. It's not going well. Um, is it raining again? Bruh, go away. I don't want the rain in this game. Let me sleep. God damn it. What's the time? It's midday. That's bullshit. Arg, 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 arg. Well, I guess we can make some armor, because I am naked. Do, do, do. Gosh. Oops. I just tried to put torches on. Yeesh. Maybe we should start a farm. I'm saying this like we're setting up home base here, which wasn't really my intentions, because it is quite small, and I want a bigger biome, because I like it. I like the way it looks. I'm just no, I'm kidding. Sorry. My train of thought is so difficult to stay with. Secret tunnel. It goes nowhere. So I got through the airport, right? No problems. And I go and I get like a travel card thing, right? I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna be going super often or what, but I feel like it's probably cheaper to get a card and get like a day pass than it is to just pay the fare every single stop with like the train or if I need the bus or whatever. And again, I get motion sick on every single like public transport, buses, trains, I've learned, planes now, I've learned, like sitting in the backseat of a car, I can get motion sick. It's ridiculous. I am the opposite of a passenger princess. I am the driver. I need to be the driver at all times. um and you know what? Maybe that's a little bit of like my need for control, you know. Maybe it's not a problem. It's not. You're a problem. Sorry. That was a joke. A very bad one. Um, so I got that, and then I got on the train. And I was fine for a good amount of stops. And I needed to go for a lot of stops. Didn't work out. I ended up getting off, like, probably, I think it was only a stop or two before I needed to. And then I just walked. I just walked. And then the place I was going to was drastically busy, and I was not about to sit and be in a crowd of people, and there was a lot of like cops and stuff around, and I don't like that. So I left. I left there, and I started walking to the venue because I was there for a concert. So I started walking to the venue, and mind you, at that point, it was different time zone. It had gone an hour back, so it was, I think it was 10? No. I think it was maybe 9:30? Around there. I could be wrong. I can't remember. Again, I haven't slept much, so, is there anything else I have that I can cook? No. I don't know what to do with Hearts of the Sea, if I'm honest. I don't understand them. I think they could be used for, what do you call them? You get them in conduits, that's it. And you can breathe underwater, I think. I think that's all they do. So I walked from one place to the venue of my concert because I had VIP and I had to be there early. And I was there significantly earlier than necessary, and I still was like over 30th in line. I think I was like 33 or something like that, which, if you don't know, 3 is my number, so I was quite happy with that. I was quite okay with that. Ooh, look at you. Interesting. Anyway, so got there, sat, it was cold, right? And it was right underneath, I don't know why they decided this. They decided to have the door that we were to wait at be right underneath train tracks of the train. Ignore him. Going back and forth. Like, I swear every 5 minutes there was a train going by, and it was so loud, and it was horrible, and it was windy and quite cloudy, and I had gone in a t-shirt and shorts, and I didn't take anything else with me clothing-wise. So I was fucked. I was cold. And it got to the point where some people were literally purposely moving to sit in the sun, and I was like, I'm gonna join you. I'm gonna sit right here if that's okay. And then just sat with my back to the sun to try and warm up. And that is not when I got burned. Fun fact. Mind you, at this point it was like 10:30, and I still had not eaten. I didn't eat until maybe about 2:30 in a different time zone. So technically, I woke up at 5 a.m. and I didn't eat till 3:30-ish in the afternoon. True story. True story. And I didn't have a drink either. I only had a cup of water on the plane. And that was it until I got my food and I got a bottle of water because, right, listening, chat, listen. Venue, right, says, hey, you are not allowed to bring in your own drinks, right? Reasonable, normal, right? Nowadays, it's very normal. You can bring in an empty plastic water bottle and you can fill it up when you get inside so that people aren't bringing in alcohol and blah, 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 right? So that was the same with this venue. We had gotten emails saying, hey, you cannot bring this. You can bring an empty plastic water bottle and fill it when you get there so that you can stay hydrated because that is very important, right, chat? Hydration is important. Right. It went down the wrong pipe. Give me a sec. The bit. I'm dying for the bit. So, anyway, I go and I get food, right? I go get lunch. I go get my first piece of food of the day. I just go to Subway because it's right there. Go to Subway and I'm like, okay, I'll get a drink with it and I'll just get a bottle of water, right? It'll be nice and cool. It'll hydrate me because I've been dehydrated all fucking day. I'll get a drink and then we can empty it out and go to the venue, get inside, fill it up, and we'll be fine, right? No. Why? And I'm not the only one who did this. I saw it happen with just about everyone in line. Because we all went to go get food and got bottles of water. I didn't get anything else because we knew, oh, we can only have like water and we have to empty it in order to be let into the venue. Yeah, they took our bottles off of us, even if they were empty. They said no bottles for anybody, so we were all significantly dehydrated the entire time. Because you weren't allowed to bring in the bottle. You had to go and buy something from inside the venue, which of course is going to cost you half an arm and half a leg and an extra toe on the side because tips are a thing that are forced upon you now. Anywho, so words. What the? Oh, is that where I was? No. Yes. No. No. What is this? Hello? Looks like there's light down there. Is that my light? It must be my light, right? Yes. Yes. Okay, let me out. Don't push me. Fucking pigs, man. All variety. Anywho. So, our water bottles got taken off of us when we were being brought in for like the Q&A and the sound check. They said like, oh, any bottle is being confiscated. It doesn't matter if it's empty, it doesn't matter if it's full, it doesn't matter if it's a water plastic bottle, it doesn't fucking matter. No bottles. And we're like, so how the fuck are we gonna be hydrated here? Like, we specifically had emails say this is what you're allowed and this is what you're not, and we all specifically went out and got food and specifically got bottles that would be okay. And you know, like, again, it was significantly annoying because of the amount of times that I would buy a drink and it would not be cheap and I wouldn't be allowed to fucking finish. I never even got halfway through any of the drinks that I got this weekend, to be so real, except for the water I got on the flight, being so honest. And it's genuinely quite upsetting because I was significantly dehydrated. So super fun times, right? We all had our waters taken off of us. And we never got them back. We all just spent money and it was for naught, and it pisses me off, right? Because again, it's not cheap and I don't like throwing money away. You know, I'm not a very well-off person, you know? So I don't like spending like legitimately $3 on a bottle of water to then have it be taken off me and I can't even have half of it. So I was quite upset by that. I also didn't really get to use the restroom either most of the time, which was also not very good. I am slowly but surely destroying my body, and I shouldn't, but I feel quite accomplished in doing so. So we go through Q&A, sound check, etc. And then your boy got barricade. Just saying, your boy got barricade. Also, I really quick want to give fucking props to the person who is like in charge of, I guess, us as the VIPs, I guess, because they fucking ooh, hello, hold on, I don't know what's happened. Okay, pull up game. Okay, I don't know what happened. I guess me loading in chunks is bad. Where am I? But they fucking struck fear through me. I'm not gonna lie, and not in like a bad way, in genuinely the best way possible. Like they were firm and they were strict and they were doing their fucking job and well. And let me tell you, they deserve a fucking raise, because I was afraid of them. They were like, I was afraid of being reprimanded from them. I was afraid of getting in trouble with them because they terrified me. But I almost did, but I didn't. I didn't. Where'd that creeper go? Did it despawn? I hope so. Ooh, I got a bow. Look at me. I got some bow. I got to go. Place? Maybe? There we go. Dark. So yeah, they deserve a fucking raise, dude, because I was genuinely like, I wasn't the only one. We were talking about it when we were waiting in line. We were like, I don't want to get in trouble by them because they scare me. And it's like, yeah, they do fucking great at their job, man. They deserve that position and more. Fucking give that person a raise. And I genuinely wish that I could like talk to a higher up and be like, hey, they did a great fucking job. I was afraid of them in the best way possible. And that's kind of like what you want, you know? Because you want people to listen. And sometimes that means you have to strike fear into them. And that's what they fucking did, man. It was great. So I got barricade, which is awesome. I'm really happy about that. And the openers came on and did sound check, and I had no idea who they were. I'm gonna be so real. I kind of went in blind, which I am also quite happy and proud of. And it was such a good time. I don't have. Ooh, I don't have. Ka-chow. Okay. Where am I? What was I saying? I went in quite blind, and I'm happy about that. But let me tell you, I came home, right? And I looked up the openers, and they sound so much better live. I'm not even fucking with you. Genuinely, I'm like listening to their music, and I was like, oh right, I like heard this live, and it was better live. Like, and that's such a good compliment of like, hey, I liked your stuff, but you sound so much better live. You know what that means? You just gotta get better at recording. It just means that you gotta be better at like they did have like weird levels in my personal opinion, for their recordings, but like genuinely, dude, they sound really good live, and they had great energy as well live, which definitely plays a part as well. So it was genuinely, I hope they fucking if they do a show, I would gladly fucking go to it, like their own, because they are genuinely good and quite entertaining. I will say, constructive criticism, that I think the guitarist does a little bit too many like solos, and you know, try I don't want to say tries, because he did well. He's a good guitarist, but I think sometimes people get a bit carried away when they kind of have like a solo and they start like shredding and stuff. It's like, you can be good, sure, but it's also like, you don't need to do it at the end of every song, you know? Like, don't get me wrong, show off your skills, go off, but also be humble, you know? And I feel like that's the thing that a lot of people miss nowadays, is being humble. And that also goes for some of the fans. I'm gonna call them out. I'll say it. I'll say it. Some of them were a lot, to be honest. And like, I'm in public as well, which I personally really hated. Like, there were specific people who I was around when I was getting my food, and they walked into this, again, public place, right? Not everyone around is aware that, like, who's performing and what's going on and whatnot. And even, you know, even me, who did, I don't want to hear you fucking singing. You know, I'm not here. I didn't travel here to listen to you fucking sing these songs in the middle of a subway. Ah! You know what I mean? Okay, I don't know where that skeleton is. I saw the arrow come from that way. But like, and again, I'm being honest, being open, being honest, because I'm a very blunt and honest person. They were not good at singing. They weren't, but they thought they were. You could tell. And it's like, hey, I don't want to listen to you sing, and I'm gonna be so real with you. Whoever told you you could sing is lying to you. And like, again, you do you, be happy, live your life, but don't fucking force that shit on others. You know what I mean? Like, again, I didn't pay to come here and listen to you botch these songs that I love. So how about we just stop doing that, you know? Okay, I'm gonna try and block this off. Nice. Okay. Go away. Go. Thank you. So that was quite annoying. And they were rude as well. Like, they were rude to the workers. And just very, very, egotistical, to be honest. Didn't love that. Hi, pig. How the fuck did you get down here? Alive, no less. Cave spiders. So, but I had a really good time. I thought I was gonna bawl my eyes out, and I didn't, which is really quite surprising. Person next to me did. Person next to me did. To be real with you, they were crying. I looked over, and they was just, their face was just sopping wet with tears, and I was like, oh, okay, pop off. I feel that in my soul. I feel that. I may not be physically representing that, but I feel it. I did not like how you were all of a sudden able to walk on those. Anywho. Shall I say it? I think I should say it. I think I'm... Okay. I got to see 5 sauce. I saw 5 sauce. Ooh, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Where's my fly swatter? Cat, there's a spider. Ooh. Chat, I think I missed. Chat, I think I missed. I missed. I didn't miss that time. I didn't miss that time. I got it. You dead? Oh, you're definitely dead. That's awesome. Ugh. Sick. Awesome. Proud of myself. Oh, peek. Peep the shirt. It fucking jumped. I swear. Oh, it jumped at me, chat. Also, it's bad that that's more anxious than I was at the concert. To be fair, though, I did take my anxiety meds before I left for my concert, so I was gonna be better and not be nauseous and super anxious. Whew. Motherfuckers, I hate them. I hate them so much. Why do they have to exist in my life? Why is it always me? Because it always is. Always. Okay. Ugh. Now I feel icky. Now I feel... you know? Anyway. So I saw... Hold on. My headphones. God damn it. Look at my silly little boy band. Look at them. Wow. So yeah, I got to see them live, and it was awesome. And I got Barricade, which is crazy. It was my first time seeing them, and it was my first time seeing them. It was my first time seeing them live in person. And it was my first time getting Barricade, and it was insane. And I was at my favorite member, which is Michael. For those of you who are 5 Sauce fans, I got to be at Michael's side, Barricade, the whole fucking time, and it was insane. I genuinely am freaking out more now than I was at the time, to be honest. My camera's gone. There we go. Ugh. See, now I'm fucking freaking out and imagining things. My brain's making me feel the creepy crawlies, and I don't love that. Great, there's zombies. They're gonna fall on me. Yeah, I'm just gonna block that off. But it was insane. I'm freaking out more now than I was then. I also didn't take very many photos or videos because I'm trying to live in the moment, and I hate the amount of fucking phones you see at concerts where it is just a sea of phones of people recording and like taking pictures and shit, and it's just like, why can't y'all live in the moment? Like, why do y'all give so much of a shit about like likes and comments and followers? Like, I can't fucking stand that shit. You know, it genuinely pisses me off. You know, like, why can't you just live in the moment? And again, if you want to fucking do that, I'm obviously not gonna stop you, but also you're affecting other people's enjoyment when you're blocking shit with your fucking hands and your phone. And also, this happened quite a number of times where I was being hit, like, people were in my fucking hair because they were recording on their phones. It's like, bruh, how about you learn some personal space? Like, I know we're in the pit, but, like, learn some personal space and learn how to be fucking respectful and live in the goddamn moment. Like, they are 10 feet, not even 10 feet away from you. Why you being like this? You know what I mean? Like, why can't you just be like, oh my god, you right in front of me? You don't need to prove that to anyone, you know? And if you do, you don't need to record the whole fucking concert. Hello. I'm sorry, pet peeve. Big ick. Big pet peeve. Oh, I've made a lot of torches there. So yeah, if you ever go to a concert with me, do not expect to get away with recording the whole goddamn thing, because I will rip you to shreds and I will shame your ass so hard. I have no qualms with that. But I personally took very few photos and videos. Oh god, I don't have a sword. Okay. This is awesome. Yep. Holy shit, why does it take so long to break through this shit? What if I used a shovel? Nope. Am I gonna have to make a fucking sword just so I can break these cobwebs? I'm making a cobblestone one, fuck that. I don't have any sticks, hold on. Where did... what? there we go. Okay. What was he saying? I took very few photos and very few videos. But, ow! But I did take a few of very, like, important moments in my opinion and for my experience. Ow! Fuck you! Ow! And yeah, I don't have any regrets for that. And I didn't hinder anybody else's fucking time. Ow. Ow. Fuck you. Fucking hell. Can't fucking scroll. I had a very, very good time, very memorable time. I'm very, very happy. But looking back, okay, for those unaware, for whatever joking reason, they have decided for this tour that they wear sunglasses whilst on stage at night in the dark. I can only kind of give them some leeway with it because one, it's a joke, and two, the lighting is quite bright. I got blinded a number of times from their set, but like that's expected, you know. What am I doing? I don't know. I'm a bit lost. Big some of blood. Oop. Oof. Ow. Fuck you. Fuck. Get me out. Okay. Ooh, yeah. My scroll wheel sucks ass. Okay. Yep. But looking back, I am freaking out at the like 2 videos that I have from the concert where Michael could have been making fucking eye contact with me the entire time and I would have had no fucking idea because of the sunglasses, and it scares me. It scares me because I'm gonna be so real. One, as an autistic, eye contact is terrifying, but especially with like my all-time favorite band of many years is crazy. It's like, what do you mean? What do you mean he could have noticed me? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean I could have been like he could have been looking into my soul and I had no fucking idea? And like that no, like what? No. I know I sound really stupid, but it ooh. Big drop. Big hole. Big. Ah, sorry. Again, heebie-jeebies are being felt. But woo. I love this band so much. They have saved my life more than people know. And it makes me so happy that I got to see them live, and it's incredible. And the fact that I got Barricade and I was VIP and just all of it is insane. And I have no regrets about it. Honestly, like, I don't regret the amount of money I spent, which is a lot. I'm not gonna go too into depth about that. But I did spend a lot of money for that VIP package and the flights and stuff. I literally didn't have a place to stay. I booked my flights and I was like, yeah, my game plan is to fly out and then just go to the concert, wait there, and then after the concert go to the airport and then fly home. And that's in theory what happened. And it uh-oh. You look different. Okay, he's dead. Okay. This is crazy. Crazy layout. Okay. Impaling. Cool. Pumpkin seeds. Neat. Diamond horse armor. Nice. String, because I don't have a fuck enough of it. Cool, cool. Bread. We love. Torches, because I have so many of those. Pumpkin seeds. Oops. Curse of Vanishing. Don't care. Iron, leather, golden horse armor. Meat. I don't really care about this stuff, to be honest. Anywho. So, yeah, overall, in hindsight 2020, all that phrasing and whatnot, I have no regrets. Not a one. Ooh, hello. Oh, it blew up the spawner. I didn't even know that was a thing that could happen. I didn't even know that they could blow up spawners. Ah! Ow. But I genuinely am so happy with how it went. Again, for some honesty, our context, I again was severely motion sick, and hello. Goddamn. I can die. Jesus. Can't see. Is there another one? Yep. Okay. Jesus. This place is crazy. Okay, we found the end of this branch at least. My inventory, dude, is disastrous. I have some granite, and I have diorite. Alright. Let me eat some food. I'm running out of food, actually, which is bad. Look at my shot in the eyebrow. So after the concert, I walked to a train station and started to take the train all the way back to the airport. Now you might be thinking, oh, that's awesome. You got back to the airport safe and sound via the train. You know, you had motion sickness pills, you were fine. On the contrary, my friends, because mind you, we had no water. And honestly, this was a bit of a tease, right? And I don't like using that word. Because I was at barricade, the security guards were like right in front of me, and they came over with a case of water, and I was like, oh, they're gonna give us water. Because we weren't allowed to bring our waters in. We weren't allowed to bring empty bottles in to get water. Nope. Didn't give us water. So I, again, was severely dehydrated. Cause like we got let in, at 4:30 around there, that time zone. And after that we had nothing. I had nothing. The person next to me did go and grab a water and let me have a sip, which I should have. In hindsight, looking back, I just took a sip. I didn't even think twice, and I definitely should have. And I'm now realizing that I could have very easily have been drugged. And I'm just now realizing that, and I'm a bit shocked that I agreed to that. Honestly, wow, I'm an idiot. Cool. I genuinely didn't even have trust in that person. But I'm fine. I wasn't. And that is the moral of the story, and I will not be telling my parents about that. Alright. Hindsight 2020. So yeah, channel. And I thought, oh, it's a train station. There's gotta be vending machines, right? No. There was not a single fucking vending machine at all at this station that I walked to. And there was a 7-Eleven on the way that I stopped at, because I was gonna get a bottle of water, right? Maybe a bottle of Coke, just so that I could get some sugar into my blood, because I had nothing. And, let me tell you, I didn't get anything at that 7-Eleven. Because they only had, like, expensive, bougie water, and I was not about to spend more money on a drink like that. And also Dasani. And let's be so real, Dasani water sucks. So... I walked to the train station. There was no water, so I dry swallowed a pill. And I'm horrible at that. Here's some lore for you. Here's some munch lore. I can't fucking swallow pills very easily. I can't take pills dry. I've taken pills before on stream. If you ever like look back, I will always have a mouthful of a drink where I then shove a pill into my mouth because I can't swallow them otherwise. So, fucking bats, man. It was difficult, and let me tell you, I felt that shit sitting in my throat. I did. It was not enjoyable. I was worried that I was gonna end up coughing it up. I hear a baby zombie. I don't like it. Baby zombies are the worst. I don't know why they exist. Ow. I don't know why Minecraft was like, hey, you know what we should do? Baby zombies that fucking hit you a mile like a truck. I don't know what that sentence was. So, dry swallow pill. Got on the train. I had so many stops before, the airport. Ooh, I don't like this. I'm in danger. So I had a very long way to go. And and the train was packed. Like like there were no seats. So I was not only basically freeballing the fucking train as someone with severe motion sickness. I have so much string. My god. But I was doing so while standing, and I'm one of those people who, like, I genuinely would have collapsed. I genuinely would have fallen into someone, and I'm quite glad that that didn't happen, but it definitely could have, and I still feel that embarrassment even though it didn't happen. God, this cave is huge. Ooh, I found the zombie. One of them, yeah, at least. Ooh, oh, oh, oh. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. I panicked. I panicked. No regrets. No regrets that I panicked. I panicked. I fully panicked. Come here, you son of a bitch. Come on, you child. An additional reason why I don't like kids. So. There is another spawner. Ah, that's honestly crazy. Ooh, buckets. I need those. I don't need all this string, though. I guess I'll take the bones. Alright. Bop. So I made it a good couple stops. I'll be honest, I made it further than I thought I would. And then I started getting the like pre throw up kind of symptoms of like I was overheating even though I was freezing. And I started having like the kind of like the like weird salivation and the like burpiness that you get before you throw up. And so I knew I was done. I knew I was like, okay, I need to get off or I'm gonna throw up. And this poor girl I was sat next to fucking, because as soon as the seat opened, I fucking took it because I was not doing well. And the worst part is that I was facing backwards. I was facing the opposite way we were moving, which also didn't fucking help any. But it was better than standing, you know? So I took it. So hello. You're dead now. Where did you fall from? No clue. Oh, creeper down there. So I got off like 3 stops before the airport, and I wasn't too far from the airport. So I decided I would walk on a service road towards the airport and then just hope that I could make it to the terminals. Yep. That's what happened because I was all on my own sim. So I just yeah, I walked in the cold, dark, very windy night. I kid you not, I think it was... I didn't get to the airport till, I think, after 1 a.m. So, like, it was... And again, I had been freezing all day. I still hadn't eaten. Since 2. You know, so it was a choice. It wasn't really a choice, I'll be honest. It was like, okay, I can walk or I can sit here and maybe wait for my motion sickness to calm down and maybe catch the train provided they don't stop running. Because again, it was late. It was significantly late. Oh my god, I almost fell down there. Oh my god. There are so many zombies. There's no doubt that there's a child in that fucking horde of them. Hello. One at a time. You will all be dead again soon. So I walked alone in the dark along a service road to the airport. I was honestly quite worried that I was going to like get in trouble because it was a service road and not like an actual like it's like public road. And mind you, there was no sidewalk. I was walking in the supposed bike lane. And there were people driving by quite quickly in the dark. There was one dude who I know how to walk in on a street. So I know to like walk towards oncoming traffic, you know, so that they see you and you know all that fun stuff. And this one guy fucking was coming towards me and then threw his fucking high beams on, blinding me, which is like, hey, maybe don't fucking do that when someone's walking on a service road. You think? Maybe. So that was super, super cool. God, there's so many creepers. I thought that was a city for a second. I was like, whoa. Neat. I'm out of sticks again. We found a sulfur cave! Chat! We found one! Organically! Completely by chance. I'm saying it, and it sounds sarcastic, but it's genuine. I didn't know that was there. I need sticks. I don't need coal, I need sticks. I have so much coal. But I don't have sticks. Oh no. Oh no, there's a child. Oh no. I panicked. I'm way too high. I'm still too high. God, I hate you. You're kind of cute now, but you're a bit even more difficult to hit. Right. What do you do when you don't have torches? What do you do when you don't have torches? What do you do when you don't have torches? Go back the fuck you came. Right. Okay. This is not the way I came. Papa. That's not the way I came. That is the way I came. Papa. Is it? Great question. Okay. I'm also running out of food. I'm basically out of food. Okay, good, 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 good. This is what I wanted. I wanted the mine shaft so I could get the wood. Nice. Touching. Okay. Ooh. I have regrets. Maybe we don't break that. I wish you could, like, deconstruct fences. I could definitely break those down into sticks. Especially if I had an axe. You know? Put the on. How much iron? I do have a lot on me. Did I leave my crafting table? Hi, I was wondering where you were. And then of course we have a skeleton. We have three skeletons and a spider that want to join the fucking party. And there we go. Oh god. Oh shit. Yes, fight each other. Ow. Fight each other, yes. Why are you hitting me? You're supposed to fight each other. Ow. I'm gonna die, actually. Hello. Okay. Okay. Let's torch this up. Long way down. And look at the fucking arrows everywhere. Again, I've been shot in the face. He's fine. He's chill. I don't know why I'm going a completely different way now. I'm gonna be honest. Can't figure out where I went. So we're just kind of going with it. Mickey? Ow. Yep. Okay. I thought I saw you. Gotcha. Got him. Scroll. Okay, I am now officially out of food. Which is bad. Because that means I'm left with rotten flesh for dinner. Not a great meal, to be honest. Feels kind of cannibalistic, and don't love that. Don't love that. Anyway, so I walked to the airport. It was freezing. It was very cold. I didn't enjoy it. I was really, really sore because, again, I had been standing the entire concert, and so many of us were so exhausted from that. We were sitting on the floor at Barricade, and we were just all like, yeah, I guess this is just us now. We're just gonna be the little floor gremlins while we wait for them to start. So that was a thing. Ow, I shouldn't have done that. That was quite stupid of me. Where the hell was, oh god, how do I get lost like this? It's honestly quite an achievement. I guess we're just gonna go down. Is that, have I been this way? I don't think so. I don't want to go back. I don't want to be bothered with that. But also, if there's food, I kind of need it. Even if it's something stupid like glowberries, it'll be better than nothing. So much iron. Cha-cha. Look at this. I see that's the way. Get in the water. Get in the water. Nice. I'm still walking around with my stupid stone axe. My iron one broke. Oh, hello. I thought you were a witch for a minute. So I got to the airport, luckily, and it was like 1 in the morning by the time I got there. So I had to do my meds significantly late, because mind you, we were still an hour difference from my home time zone. Ow. So that was late. Oh dearie me. Let me just run around and do some of this. And then I can run away. MLG. Look, silver. And cinnamon? Cinnamon? Something like that. This is so cool. This is the first time I'm actually seeing it in game. Other than the cubes that we looked at before. Ooh. Interesting. Ow. I need one of you to drop a potato or a carrot or something. Ow. Because I'm just gonna sit here and eat your flesh. I'm not proud of it. I'm not. Ah! Ow. Okay. Hey chat, when did I take my other headphone out? I'm realizing now that the directional audio might be fucking useful. Hey, going in your inventory doesn't pause the game. This isn't started. You could still die. Okay. Right. Right-yo. There's another creeper. I'm just trying to light up the area a wee bit for my safety, and I'm out of sticks again. Torches. Does this hurt? No. I could fucking hear you. Ow. I want to eat your flesh. Ow. You probably want to eat my brains. Because they're just so voluptuous. Ooh, diamonds. My first real diamonds. My first... Oh, God, look at all the fucking spiders. Too real. Too real to my real life right now, and I don't like it. Hiya! Ow. I will eat your flesh now. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what happened to my crafting table. I'm a bit worried about that, because I don't have things. I have sulfur. There's a creeper down there. Okay. I went up. I went to see things. Ooh. Oh, there's so many spiders. Oh, I thought that was water over there. It just wasn't loading in. That's upsetting. Because like the whole thing is that there's supposed to be like springs, like sulfur springs and stuff. Is there anything else I can like make sticks with? I mean, there's definitely not. Uh-oh. Jesus. Right. I have a sword, I guess, which is totally helpful in this economy. It's stone as well, so it's definitely not. I have 11 arrows. I missed. I can't tell if I overshot or undershot. Ha! I got it that time. Ha! Got him. Let me. Scroll, you bastard. Okay, light up. Light her up. Light her up. Light up. Light it up. I'm out of them. Out of torches. Don't touch me! I don't consent! Yeah, you're not gonna leave me alone, are you? Do you wanna have a shoot off? Where'd you go? I see a spider. Gotcha. Gotcha. Ow. I missed. Ow. Gotcha. Thank you very much. I don't think there's a point in me killing them because I don't have any sticks. I can't do anything. Well. Well. So like, what are you? Where? I heard it hit the ground. Ah. I'm genuinely lost. Amethyst? Did you see that? It said amethyst. But like amethyst chimes. Dude, some hello? Where was this? I heard the arrow hit the ground. But I don't see it. I just have the one in the face and it won't go away. Hello? Hmm. Very interesting. Huh. I've been shot at. Right. Did you see that? Come here. It was a glow squid, apparently. Apparently there's like a puddle or something here. There's water in here somewheres. Somewhere. Uh-uh. Or maybe it's above me. But like... Seriously, where does that skeleton shooting me from? Cause I don't see it. Can they shoot through these? Definitely not, right? What is it? Cinnabar. What do I do with it? What do I do? Not a clue. Okay. Ooh. Pretty. It does kind of look like a lollipop as well. The color of it. Alright, well. I'll be honest, I don't really know what to do. Ooh. Sorry, my nose had a stiggy itch. And I'm fighting it. I'm just gonna go steal the support beams from the mineshaft. It's fine. It doesn't need to be structurally sound. Just gonna do. Okay. Make a crafting table because I don't have one of them anymore. Okay, and I need sticks. I need an axe. I do a sulfur. Interesting. I don't want this. I don't want an eyeball. Thank you very much. I should maybe grab a bit of water though. That might be of use. And maybe make a backup pickaxe. And then make torches. Because I don't have any of those. Nice. I'm going to grab more wood. Because we don't need to run out of that again. I don't have space. Shit. There we go. Got some more wood. Okay. That's a lot of skeletons. That's a lot of skeletons. I'm just gonna go back this way. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ow! Ow! Ah! It's a creeper. I thought it was a child. That's right. I'm more afraid of a child than I am a creeper. I think that's a very common feeling. Do. Bam. Oh my god. Diamonds. I don't trust that. Bam. Bam. Diamonds. Yeah. I have 6 arrows. Okay. Not enough for me to feel comfortable. Oh my god, look at all the diamonds. Let me eat this rotten flesh. I need zombies so that I can have food. I didn't bring enough food. I don't have a lot of food to begin with, to be super real. There's a skeleton. Yep, that has found me. Ow! Oh god, there's a lot of creepers over there. Ow. Thank you. Do. Nice. It's a creeper. God, there's so many diamonds and there's so many creepers. Eee. I'm okay with that. Running out of food. Nice. Why does it last so long after death? Jesus. Don't like it. I don't like it. Yoink. Use them to your advantage. I did hear a zombie, and again, I want that flesh, so I might lure them with my beautiful, majestic brains that I have. Diamonds. How many people are yelling that I haven't been mining around the diamonds to see if there's more diamonds? Who's gonna tell them that I don't care? Womp. 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 How many diamonds we got? 11. I almost tried to swim in the lava. I almost did. I almost went for it. Ooh, diamonds. Okay. A lot of lava here. I'm worried I'm gonna get bonked into this. Bear in mind, I still don't have any food. This is low-key kind of the safest I could be doing this. It's like, nothing can hit me into it. The way that I'm tunneling. I've lost the diamonds. I found the diamonds. Up. Up. Let me be super careful, because I'm anxious. Okay. Doo-doo. Okay. I wasn't anxious enough, apparently. Okay. Right. Oh, not what I wanted. Okay. Okay. Oh. Ah. Panic. I panicked. It's fine. Okay. 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 Stop. Oh. Okay. I have 50. I don't know if I collected any of those before they burned, but that's okay. Kind of. I need to stop doing that when I'm crouching because it makes me uncrouch. I miss when it would just not let you do it. Ugh. Just miming my way around. Okay. Just gonna make my way back around. I don't like being near big bouts of lava. I do want to pocket some of it though. Because I can. Oop. Oop. And because I have 2 buckets. And because I wanted the achievement. To be blatantly honest, I wanted the achievement. Yep. Yep. I still need food. Can you make food? Food? Food. I definitely don't have mushrooms, so. I do believe we're fucked. Can you make like cinnabars or something? From the red stuff in its food? Zombie, come here. Ow. Give me your flesh. Hello? I'm looking for zombies to eat. That's right. I want to eat you. Don't love that. Look at all the lava. So much lava. Lava. Bam. Oh, great, there's a skeleton about. Meaning I'm gonna die. I think it's found me. Yep. There we go. diamonds. Oh, there was a skeleton stood there. Good job. Good job. 17. Let's go. What's that? Why does that look lit up? Okay. I'm gonna die. I'm fucking starving. There's an Enderman. I can't eat that. God, I could technically eat spider eyes. Yeah, right. Give me a fucking minute, will you? Ow! I shouldn't have done that. I didn't think it poisoned you. I thought it made you hungry. I keep thinking this is a bed. Yikes. Alright, well. What way's out? Ooh, I did jump here from there. I don't have blocks. Oh boy. Nope, I'm gonna die. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. That's not good. Okay. We're gonna, real quick, make just enough torches to get us the hell out of here before I die. Okay. Get me out of here before I fucking die. Up. Up, 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 up. Thank you. Okay. Out. Out, 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 out. Water. Out, 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 out. I want out. Up. Go. Swim. Be free. Freedom. 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 Up. Swim. Swim. Swim like a fish. And we're out. Honestly, quite easily. Nice. Alright. Where the hell did we set up home? There we go. See, it's quite easy to find. Quite drastic color change, isn't it? God, I love that. This is why we always, like, lean towards modded stuff, because it adds color, and it makes things look prettier, and such. And I need food so fucking bad. Where's my bed? I think it's just over here. I think. Yes, it is. Let's go. My little blue bed in the middle of fucking nowhere. Ugh. Smelt. Okay. I had bread on me. And wheat. And on that note, that's where we're gonna fucking end it, because I would like to end it. Bad joke, bad joke, bad joke. Right. I don't know why I'm throwing that in there. Apples. I need this. Doop, 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 doop. Okay. Well then. That snapshot is lag because of the lovely full screen of Minecraft having issues. Oof, I'm lightheaded. Oh, well, it took me about all stream to get through most of my weekend story. Not all of it, believe it or not. But moral of the story is I saw my all-time favorite band for the first time live. I got Pit, I got Barricade, I got VIP. It was awesome. I got to be in front of my favorite member, which was insane. He could have been making eye contact with me the whole time, and I had no idea, which is crazy. And yeah, so, and I did it all alone. I went alone. I flew alone. I flew home alone, and I barely slept. I barely slept. I was falling asleep at the airport, and came home and passed out. But yeah, that's basically the end of it, and I have no regrets, and I'm very happy about it. And yeah, I'm very happy about that. And hey, we had another fucking spider encounter on stream, and I'm fine. I managed to kill it. That's, you know, it's fine. It's fine. Anyway, so yeah, this is gonna be the new schedule of Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I'm gonna be editing throughout the times I'm off and such, and fun stuff, as well as just kind of living life, you know. I really want to get out more this summer, you know, depending on how things go. Honestly, now that I've traveled alone, I'm completely fine doing it now, so I'm genuinely kind of like, hey, maybe I just fucking just fucking go for it, you know. I spit, ugh. But yeah, so I had a really good weekend, but my hips, my legs, and my feet are still killing me, and I also got really weird sunburns on my knees, which have basically completely gone now, in the 2 days I've been home. But yeah, it was quite funny. Anyway, I think that's it. Oh, I did want to do something, and I honestly didn't think I was gonna forget because I was thinking about it so much before starting stream. Let me open Steam here on my phone. I meant to do this on the last stream that we did, but I forgot. But I want to do it. Let me library. I wanted to go over the Phasmophobia stuff. Like the latest thing. Sorry, my nose is... I'm having trouble breathing. Right. Quality of life update preview. This came out on the 2nd, so 5 days ago now. Also, because this has just got reminded in my brain, I should, underline on should, be getting my SSD in a give or take 10 days. Give or take a day, right? You never know with shipping and whatnot. But they said that I should be getting it on the 16th, but we'll see. And who knows if it'll work or if it'll be damaged or if it will have been repaired slash, you know, whatever. I don't know. They haven't said anything. I don't think they will, but anyway. So I wanted us to go over the Phasmophobia upcoming update log sort of thing, because I wanted to read it and then I stopped myself because I wanted to read it on stream and then we forgot, so we're gonna do it now. The music's a little bit difficult for me right now. So this is, again, their post from 5 days ago on the 2nd. Welcome back, Ghost Hunters. Today we're going to give you more detail on the upcoming quality of life update launching alongside the 13 Willow Street rework on July 21st, 2026. As mentioned in our recent blog post, the quality of life update itself has been split into two due to the sheer number of fixes and improvements we'll be implementing, aka the sheer amount of things that they need to fix is a lot, which is very, very true, you know, and shit we've been waiting on for years, so it'll be very interesting. The first update is the bigger of the two, but you can expect the second part in late August. Okay, next month. The below list focuses on changes and fixes coming with this month's update, while the next update will contain further improvements. While there's a lot in the below list, it's not everything that'll be launching for Phasmophobia on July 21st, with the update bringing with it new keybinds, including PC players being able to use 1, 2, 3, and 4 for changing inventory slots, a couple of improvements for evidence collection, and of course the reworked 13 Willow Street, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit upset about, but it definitely needed the rework. But I could walk Willow Street backwards, and I was quite proud of that. But hey, I literally don't have Phasmophobia installed right now because of the whole SSD thing. So I haven't played in a hot minute. Like I think it's been maybe 2 months. We'll detail all of these in a blog the week before launch. Changes. The character hand animation for grabbing, dropping, moving doors, and hovering over interactable or grabbable objects have been removed to speed up gameplay. Thank God. We hated that. Also, I cannot tell you the animation they had for opening and closing doors. I don't remember that. I don't. The item drop animation will still play for others in the session, but will not be visible by the player. And that's fine. Like, I understand having it to where you can see other people doing it, but having it yourself doing it and causing you to wait is stupid. Cosmetics that are no longer able to be earned will not be visible. Okay. Right, so then that's probably like the admin and stuff that they have, where it's like, oh, become an admin and you get this. It's like, well, not the average Joe is gonna be able to become an admin for the fucking, you know what I mean? Anyway, the camera zoom in the customization shop will now focus on the selected part of the character, which is something that we talked about on stream. Me and Naira have talked about it because it was very stupid and annoying and crazy that isn't implemented already. On Sunny Meadows, the ghost will now only lock the doors to a wing if both it and a player are inside that wing. Interesting. Eye adaptation will now adjust the lighting quicker when opening and closing the journal. Console players will now have the ability to enable-disable eye adaptation. The Obake's shapeshift will now count towards the ghost video objective. That's good. That's good, because it should have been since they implemented that. You can now capture any media for the Apocalypse Challenge instead of only a photo. Interesting. Recording the ghost orbs in the tutorial is now required instead of only getting it inside the video camera's screen. Improved the lighting around the player, allowing for better visibility in darker areas. Thank you! Added an icon to the player ID card to show if that player is speaking. Interesting. Adjusted the visuals on the PSVR2 player list pop-up. Okay, sure. Event board map leaflets are now spread over multiple pages. Cool. Players can now cancel use animations by pressing the use button during the animation, allowing for equipment to be quickly toggled without waiting for the animation to finish. Thank you. The journal has now been moved closer for easier readability. Thank you. The journal animation is now significantly faster. Thank fuck. Character legs will now use animations instead of procedurally generated animations when moving. So no more weird leg movement when we're spinning in a circle. Improve the detection of photo evidence. Thank you. That shit was so annoying. Higher priority unique photos will always take priority. Good. Unique photos will always take priority over duplicates. Thank you. For fuck's sake. It is so annoying when you have the ghost in front of you and there's like salt on the floor, or you can't take pictures of that anymore. But what can you take pictures of? Like the bone or something. And it's like, come on, dude. You're gonna pick that over the literal ghost in the photo? It's so stupid that it wasn't implemented already. There's some VR stuff that we're not going to talk about just because I don't play VR. General fixes. Fixed an issue where players could be seen through the walls of the truck when viewing the CCTV. Fixed an issue that caused voice recognition to not work as switching from voice to system. Fixed an issue where the cursor would not appear after completing a contract when using a controller. Improved network stability, reduced disconnects. Okay, my thing is, since the last update, voice recognition has not fucking worked for me at all. I have had to switch it to text in order to use the spirit box, the Ouija board, etc. Nothing else would work. Player character fixes. Fixed an issue where binding crouch to X for PlayStation controllers or A Xbox controllers prevented players from using the journal. Fixed an issue that caused dead players' eyes to appear incorrect. Fixed an issue that caused the ID card to be displayed in front of the character model in the customization shop. Fixed an issue that caused players to become stuck and unable to continue playing after being revived. Fixed an issue that caused cosmetic settings to be reset if a player joins or leaves a lobby. Fixed an issue in Nell's Diner that caused the player to become stuck in the corner of the freezer room. Fixed an issue that allowed infinite sprinting while closing the journal. I wish I had known about that. I wish I had known about that. Fixed an issue that caused issues with the character model's right arm when holding certain pieces of equipment. Fixed an issue that caused the cursor to become invisible in the customization shop if the left and right mouse buttons were clicked alternatively. Fixed various visual inconsistencies and errors with the character models, cosmetics, equipment, and more. Fixed an issue that caused the audio from the customization shop's UI to be louder than intended. Fixed an issue that caused a player's journal to visually jitter when they swap equipment. Here's something that I also would like to see fixed. I got stuck in Willow Street. I got stuck in the truck, like on the front passenger side quarter panel. I got stuck, and I think it was on stream, and I like couldn't move for a good like 5 minutes. I couldn't get out. Equipment fixes. Fixed an issue that caused the flashlight to turn invisible when picking up another item. Fixed an issue that caused the light from a flashlight to be visible after death. Fixed an issue that caused equipment to become invisible. I experienced that. Fixed an issue that caused the tier 1 and 3 firelights to be placed unlit if placed during the lighting animation. Fixed an issue that caused equipment to toggle off if dropped while holding the use button. Okay. Fixed an issue that caused equipment sounds to become muffled for players picking them up after another player dropped them. Fixed an issue that caused the flashlight to be unusable if picked up during a placement animation. Fixed an issue that prevented players from placing the flashlight back in the truck. Fixed an issue that caused the screen to become blurry after enabling night vision when using the CCTV unit in the truck. Fixed an issue that caused the tier 3 incense to not animate correctly when activated. Fixed an issue that caused a second salt to be placed if the player opened the journal during the placement animation. Fixed an issue that caused the sound recorder visuals and audio to play when not in the player's hand. Fixed an issue that caused the spirit box to become unusable if the player switched to text recognition after picking the spirit box up. Fixed an issue that caused the tier 1 headgear to be tilted when in use. Fixed an issue that caused the flashlight to appear in hand when equipped two-handed cursed possessions such as the haunted mirror. Fixed an issue that could lock the players if they dropped the photo camera during its placement animation. What? Fixed an issue that caused certain equipment to be used after switching to a different piece of equipment. Fixed an issue that... God, there's so many. Fixed an issue that causes text prompts for the Ouija board to not work if the player switched from voice recognition while using the board. Fixed an issue that prevented a moving Ouija board to not be recorded by video cameras. Fixed an issue that prevented a burning crucifix to not be recordable by the sound recorder. Fixed an issue that caused a second salt to be placed if the player opened the journal during the placement animation. Fixed an issue that caused inconsistencies with incense used/unused visuals. Fixed an issue that could cause cursed possessions to become invisible if dropped during a pickup animation. Fixed an issue that caused the haunted mirror to be blocked by other objects when in use. Fixed an issue that allowed players to light the summoning circle when at 0 sanity. Fixed an issue that caused the players to be soft-locked if using a crucifix at the start of a hunt. Fixed an issue that allowed the players to cancel the Ouija board answer by either dropping or picking up the board if using text recognition. Ghost fixes. God, fixed an issue that caused all ghost types to be able to mimic the Yuri's door ability. Yep. Fixed an issue that prevented the ghost from interacting with doors it had already interacted with during a ghost hunt. Fixed an issue that caused the Cormos to be able to hear players during the grace period after a hunt. Fixed an issue that allowed the Cormos to hear players during a hunt despite the player having used incense. Fixed an issue that caused the Cormos to go to the incorrect floor after detecting a player. Fixed an issue that allowed the Cormos to kill players through walls or from a greater distance than intended. Fixed an issue that allowed the Phantom to perform its ability on dead players or players outside. Jesus. We're not done. Location fixes. Fixed an issue that caused the setup timer to not count down if playing on amateur/intermediate on Brownstone High School. Fixed an issue on Bleasdale Farmhouse where the door to the hiding spot in the foyer could be opened even if the hiding spot was blocked. Fixed an issue on Brownstone High School where the side gate could be opened without the key from the truck. Fixed an issue that caused the washing machines in Sunny Meadows to not be able to be turned on. Fixed an issue that caused the players to be unable to open the gates on Camp Woodwind and Maple Lodge campsite despite the cursor prompt being visible. Fixed several issues in the tutorial that caused the player to be unable to exit the truck or interact with any items. And then there's a bunch of VR fixes, and that's it. My god, that was a lot of yapping. I'm trying to see... There was something else where they said that they were, like, bringing in restricted versions of... Point Hope, Brownstone High School, and the prison. They're bringing in restricted of those, and they're also moving the truck closer to the front of the doors, which should, again, have been a thing so long ago. But now it's also like, I wonder how the map is gonna look with all of the added restrictions, like the restricted versions. You know? So that's gonna be interesting to see. Anyway, that took way too long to get through that list. And again, quite bad that they haven't implemented those, when a lot of those should have been done, again, when those things were first implemented. But that's Phasmo. That's Phasmo. Sorry, I love this shirt. I love this shirt. Expensive. Very expensive shirt, but I'm happy. And that's what matters. Yeah, so I think that's everything. I'm still dehydrated. Yeah, I think that's everything from me. Again, I'm still recovering, which is why I wanted to have like just like a chill time where we could chat and hang out. Yeah, and I thought Minecraft over Stardew because I feel like I've been playing a lot of Stardew and I feel like people don't really like it. Anyway, so make sure you join the Discord if you haven't already. There we go, very slow. And check out the YouTube, which is where all the VODs and stuff end up. I had a bunch of them scheduled, which I think are now all out. I think. So I need to get some editing done now. Yeah. I mean, I am shouty. My stupid headphones prevent some of my buttons from being pushed because they're in the way. Anyway, thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. I hope you all have a good one, and I hope to see you all here next time. Bye-bye.